你是谁？
我是 condom。
啊
你呢？不是没有男人要，是你不要去 try 而已。
？Ask someone who have a son.
Hey,
Ask him. Protect girls, please.
there's also such a thing called female. What's that?
Diaphragm.
Be correct, please.
No. Contraceptive.
But that one is prevent from having babies. That's why.
Isn't that the whole idea?
No.
Just that.
Aiyo, Ellery.
Please be educated. Please teach your son properly. Oh, your son's gonna watch this.
Ask the question again. No.
No.
Honestly, I don't think it should just be a man-to-man talk. In the case of my son, I think it needs to be a family affair. So my wife and I have actually kind of discussed this, that when the time comes to talk about sex, we will do it together and have a open, almost casual conversation with him about it. But hopefully it's inception that safe sex is important if you do want to engage.
If I had a child, I would teach them at 9. Because I heard at 9 years old, because I heard that everything you learn at 9 years old becomes almost like law in your head. So even if you never apply it until much later on, like at least it's there. So when the time comes, you're not scared of it. It's not like, you haven't heard like a
There
million
are
of people's
already
stories.
comics for children.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Comics to teach about sex, and then I kept it for my daughter.
And he's 30 years old now. So when you spoke to him about it, it's been...
When he was in his Sec 2,
So you were very forward.
when he was watching porn.
Oh, yes, you told me the story before. What's the story? Share with us.
One day I walk into his room. Previously, I don't use computer, so he used his computer in his room. And one day I walked in the room, I opened the door, he was... Ding, ding, ding. Oh no! Sec 2. I was very worried.
Normal, right?
At that time, all of a sudden you don't expect. You thought your son is like, oh, so pure, will not go through like this, He's just a little boy. When your girl grew up, the same thing. So young. How can you be exposed to this? Okay, and it's that not a porn, just picture is moving. I'm like, oh. Now he's 30 years old. That time, all right. I said, son, you are young. You don't have girlfriend, you can't have any enjoyment as what is said inside. And anyway, what you see there is not really true. No normal person will perform like that, okay? I said, look, mommy have daddy have mommy. When we watch it, anything we need, we can have each other. You have zero, all right? You might get into trouble.
Yes, his right hand.
And yeah. Now I tell you not to watch it so much, okay? Try not to watch it, and then the further on, you need to do a DIY, which I can't tell you because I have nothing to show you. So your daddy come back, I'll ask him to show you how. Yeah, it's true. And later on, I says when you do to the age when you have girlfriend, I think a condom is something you have to look into. Then my son said, no, mother, I don't, I am not like this, I'm not like this, and not like that. He always denied. But from Sec 2, he started to know all this. And I think you should by that time tell them what is right and wrong. You cannot just, go away and shut it down, and it's even worse. Okay? So when I told my husband, I said, hey, you must teach your son how to do it. My husband said, why you get me involved? I said, excuse me, I don't have the instrument, you have. Then you expect me how to demonstrate. He said, you want me to demonstrate to son? I said, oh, true. But at least you can tell him what to do.